to the Bear Spice Kitchen. Today we're going to try and attempt a video in one take without editing. This is a video that I've been wanting to do for a while. It's a recipe that I discovered for chili con carne. It's by the Hairy Bikers. Today we're going to be making chili con carne without the carne, or that is to say with this new product which is, well, new for me, which is called Minced by Funky Fields. It is a 100% plant-based mince, and apparently it cooks up and works just like regular beef mince, but without the beefs. So let's see what we can do with this. In the saucepan here we've got 2 onions, and in the pot is also a couple of tablespoons of oil, and I'm just going to there we go. Doesn't that look good? Yummy. Looks like the real thing. So this is our plant mince. Oh, look, it even comes with a piece of paper. Go us. All right, and I shall put that on reasonably high and we'll fry that up. I like the way this breaks up. Looks very much like the real thing. I just had a smell. There's no particular smell to it. Some people say that some of the vegetarian meat products smell funky, but doesn't particularly smell of anything to me, so don't find that unpleasant at all. Okay, so that's been cooking for about 5 minutes. A little bit of stickage, not too bad. So we're going to put into it now this. This is 3 garlic cloves. I like to use the pre-crushed garlic just for convenience. This is also 2 teaspoons of ground cumin, 2 teaspoons of ground coriander, and my stove's turned off again. So cumin, coriander, and it's got to have chili powder in it too, but I'll put this in. I'm going to be using today the Director's Blend of Where's the Dunny by my friends at the Australian Chilli Condiments. And if you've ever seen the video of me trying this stuff, you'll know it's wildfire. But I'm going to give it just half a teaspoon now for now, because as I say, it's big stuff. Okay. And that's Director's Blend. There's Dunny. Rob's surname is actually Dunn, so that's why. Get some, it's really good. I'll put a link in the description actually for that. So, in with all of that. Fry it up a little bit, watch out, we're going a bit black on the bottom. Okay, it is changing colour to you. Most the mince is actually going brown. It's losing its red colour, so that's pretty convincing. Okay, so that's not bad. That'll come off when we deglaze, which we're about to do now. So what we're going to do is, this is 150 ml of red wine, 300 ml of beef stock. I make that up with the Marcel stock powder, which is actually vegetarian. We've got a 400 gram can of chopped tomatoes and a 400 gram can of red kidney beans, which you drain, and 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. I just use one of those, you know, the little tins of tomato paste. And I've got all of that loveliness that goes in here. So I'm now going to bring this up to a simmer. There you go, all that lovely flavour on the bottom has released. Oh, we can put these in at the moment. This is sugar. How much sugar is that? That is 1 teaspoon of caster sugar and a teaspoon of, a heaped teaspoon because I like it, oregano. And we've got to get a bay leaf. I'll find that. And 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so it's now, excuse me, it's now boiling, so I'll cover it loosely with a lid. Almost forgot. You can put in a few twists of ground pepper. And a little bit of salt, but before I put the salt in, I'm just going to test, because that way I'll know if my chili and the salt in the stock is right. So let's give it a quick go. I think that should be good. But the salt is actually pretty well right, so I'm not going to add any extra for that. It's not bad. I'm going to let that simmer down a bit now, and that'll cook some of the rawness out of the tomato paste. Well, it's been cooking around about 40 minutes and it looks wonderful, so I'm going to call it done. And of course we remove the bay leaves. And here it is. Well, I have to say that fake vegetarian mince gives you a chew exactly like meat. Got a good chew. The flavour, the beef stock helps, but it really does taste like a regular chili con carne. So I'm quite happy to call that chili con carne, because I don't think, unless you had a pot of real one side by side to compare it with directly, I don't think any meat eaters would be able to tell that apart from the real thing. So I'm quite happy to go with Minced by, oh, there you go. I don't think I knew that. It's produced in Denmark. So there you go, something Fields. It's on the screen somewhere down there. And yeah, get a pack and try it out for yourself. So this has been my one-shot wonder, well, 2 shots if you count the long gap in between simmering. But anyway, my one-shot wonder video from the Bear Spice Kitchen, and enjoy.